there in the media. They're not the ones who have A&Rs and publicists who are getting paid to make sure that they're getting spins, promotions, radio drops and all that. That's not them. So somebody else has another ulterior motive why they're doing this. I mean, they know it's not healthy for the children to be consuming mentally. So why would you even, and physically as well, because it affects the body. These kids are out here watching what these other rappers are doing. Now, at the same time, everybody needs to express themselves and who they are and where they came from. But then, again, it's a double-edged sword, because really it boils down to these parents doing their job as a parent
I was going to say that. It boils down to
So it's like, one, they're not helping the situation, but the situation should be nipped in the bud at home with mom and dad, because once you turn an adult, you can do what you want with your mind and your body.
But Future and them, they not saying, like, the rappers are not saying, go get a Molly Percocet.
No,
they're not saying go get it.
What does it say to you when I say, I just popped a Molly and I'm sweating? And I'm like, this is what I'm telling you. I just popped and I'm sweating. Does that not tell you to go get this particular thing?
He said, I just popped a Molly.
I being up here to a child.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
That's why
I understand what you're saying.
I'm sweating. Was that not perpetuating?
It's a double-edged sword.
It is.
It's double.
I understand you teach. Trust me, I understand the messages and how people
subliminally. Okay, hold up.
Look at it.
I'll give you another way.
But
I just drank this cold Sprite, and it's got condensation running down the bottle. It's a hot 90-day weather. This Sprite, you love Sprite, and then the commercial go off. I'm trying to get you to do what? I'm trying to get you to go purchase a Sprite. Now, I just told you I popped a Molly and I'm sweating. I'm trying to get you to go get a Molly.
Different.
No, that's not the same thing.
It's totally different.
I'm gonna tell you right.
They said, fuck the police.
Okay.
Well, that wasn't saying, K-Mac, go shoot the police. No, was it? It wasn't.
But if I say I had a cold Sprite.
It's like if I say if I'm in love, somebody say I'm in love. It's like, why I go get in love?
So I'm gonna ask this lady here because she's so quiet, and I really want to hear from you. You're a black sister. I want to know, what does that mean to you?
First of all, let me introduce her laptop.
Do you think that means if I tell you I'm sweating, I just popped a Molly Percocet? Does that tell me to tell you?
I don't like sweating, so I don't know if I want to pop a Molly.
I don't think that's what it's saying.
What is it saying?
I just think that I'm telling you what I did. I'm not telling you what
Do you have children?
No, I do not.
Oh, okay.
She got goldfish.
No children. So
I do.
You don't think that's telling you to go get a Molly Percocet?
No.
You think it's hinting to
I
you?
used to be a kid though, so I can speak from that.
All right.
I wasn't.
We're talking about children though. We're talking about young youth.
Ogun said she right kinda.
She might be right. I'm not going to say, yes, children are impressionable, but I want my child to be more impressionable from me. You're not going to be more impressionable from what you see on TV or what you hear on the radio, because I'm your mother. You're going to listen to what I say to listen to. Now, now you got parents out here that don't give a damn what their children are listening to.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so if your parents don't care what you're listening to, they obviously don't care what you're doing. So that's the reason why you popping Molly's and sweating, not because Future decided that he wanted to pop one and tell a story about it.
Already, bro.
You know, that's the standpoint that I'm coming from as a parent. You know,
so it's safe for me to say,
it's up to the parents on what their children listen to.
So
now,
I think that's a big thing too.
And mind you also, when these children leave the home, where they have parents that tell them what to do and what not to do, sometimes they're influenced by their friends, not what they're listening to on the radio. It's the streets and what's going on in the city and what's going on around them.
I can identify with that because my mother told me take my ass to school every day. I was down the harbor on the boats.
So when
she told me to do the right thing, that was her job, just like I do now with my kids. I tell them what the right thing to do. But I'm trying to understand something.
So you guys on this, everybody on this table is telling me they okay with hearing them telling our children to go behind. It's okay?
You're not understanding what I'm saying.
I'm trying to.
I'm not saying. I don't think nobody's saying it's okay. I don't think nobody's saying it's okay. I think let me go specific what I'm saying.
Yeah, what are you saying?
it's a double-edged sword.
Okay.
One, there needs to be raising and parenting done at home to prevent the influence of anybody outside on your child.
True.
But two, these artists and rappers who were talking about Percocet drugs, all the way back in the day to the gangster rappers and all that, they all were not helping the situation.
Thank you.
But I'm not going to point fingers at them and say, hey,
You're
don't rap about that.
Right.
You're the reason why my child died is because you made that rap song about Percocet. No, I didn't do my job as a parent, and that's why they died. And you helped with that because of that song, but you're not to blame.
Awesome.
What
do you have to say?
I agree.
So what do you have to say? What do you have to say, Tammy?
I totally agree with what Tislam just said. You know, the parents play a big role in what influence their children. You know, for me as a parent, no radio, no TV, or any of that is going to influence my child.
It's hard to get around. It's everywhere.
It's about their surroundings.
It's hard to get around it because you're not with your child 24/7. Let's be honest.
Right.
It's hard to get around it. You're not with your child every day, all during the day. There are times you're not going to be with your child, and they're going to hear these things.
Yeah.
Do you think it's the rapper's job to clean things up? You think they're using them to perpetuate it in our songs?
No, and not only that, you have to also remember that a lot of the times when you're in the industry, as they are, they do have a lot of say in what they write, but then there's times that they don't have a say in what they write. You know, and you have to think of it from a sales and a business standpoint as well. If this is something that's going on in the urban communities and this is what the children understand, and sometimes this is what they're going to talk about in order to gain that ear.
You sound like Jim Crow. You're going back to me with that.
You
I'm
know.
not going to go there. But I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave that alone.
I mean,
It's a good point. No, it's a good point because if
it's really the truth.
if
though.
anybody knows Mobb Deep, if you deal with Mobb Deep, you know who L.I.G. is. L.I.G. was on being interviewed one time, and he actually was saying about. No, he's a rapper. L.I.G. ILLAHG. Actually, I'll be opening for him on Friday at the old Sonar. But anyway, he said he was specifically asked to add more gun lines in a particular song that he wrote by the so-called table of people who were running his thing.
I think over 20 people they were asked to perpetuate
Right,
the
and
music.
he
They
was like,
will ask
"No,
you
I'm
to
not.
change it."
That's
Yeah.
not what I'm doing. What I said meant
They
this
took an
way."
oath, and they were told not. If they told where they were asked, they would have their families killed. I know exactly what you're talking about.
But this still, it was up to he made the decision not to do it.
And that's a conscious decision.
That's what I'm saying. These rappers have that decision, but you can't blame them. If I'm trying to feed my family or whoever, and I'm trying to eat, and I got to put an extra gun line in my rhyme in order to get my album out there, get my paycheck.
It sounds like you're saying it's okay to sell drugs. I sell drugs. I want to feed my family. But we're gonna go to another subject.
Hey.
Let's go.
Gotta eat.
I'm just telling you, that's what it sounds like. What do you think, K-Mac? You are a rapper and you're extraordinary. Yeah. What do you think? You do a lot of extraordinary things. Turn you on K-Mac.
You asking him about selling drugs?
No, I'm asking him about what do you think about perpetuation of drugs in our music? Because he is an artist.
Well,
he is an artist. So what do you think?
I write music off of reality and emotion. So if you know,
Right.
Drugs is reality.
Drugs is real. I was just gonna say that.
the beat tell me what to do. So once I hear the track, that's what gives me the vibe, and I done experienced a lot, so I can go back to those times. It depends on the track, you know what I'm saying? And hey, you never know what come out, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, like I said, the Molly Percocet thing, I heard him say, who was that said pop the Molly, I'm sweating? That was it Trinidad James. I heard him say he popped the Molly and sweat. I wouldn't pop no Molly. I like the song too.
I like the beat.
You know
it's
what I'm
catchy.
saying? The beat.
And I think
but
that's what they're doing. They're making the beat really catchy, and you can't but like it.
I think
That's what it's
some people
about,
give
is beating the
rappers
hook.
too much credit. Most raps is not thought about. They just saying what the fuck happened. And
yeah.
Trinidad James
It's one of
as
them.
a whack artist, there was no thought put into that song. That's why he had one. And it was he wasn't like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to increase the sale of Molly. No, the fuck. And that's why
Exactly.
you'll never ever hear from him ever again.
And I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we at one time was that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like everybody had to
Roll
smoke.
a blunt.
Right.
Or if you go back in the 70s when they was sniffing lines off the albums. That's what the fuck niggas is going. White people, every people gonna always do drugs. They will always.
It's never gonna go away.
And that's a reality. That's a reality.
That's what I said. So whatever.
Hi, Gregory.
Still the same. It's just whether
Yeah.
it's powder form, whether they smoking it, whether
It's a
You
pill
never know.
form.
With me, you never know what you're gonna hear. Like however the beat making me feel is
It's
what you gonna
versatile.
hear, and I feel like I can go to any subject far as that because I done lived it. You know what I'm saying?
Because
And
it's
I
one
can
thing.
talk
that-
on,
it's
I can
one-
speak on certain
It's
things.
one thing to speak about it, and then it's one thing to give praise to it.
You know what? By me being a 5-time
That's
author,
true.
I write about different types of genre. I write about murder, sex, and drugs. I write about recovery. And people often come to me and they do the same thing I'm doing to you guys. Actually, just valid questions. And they say, why would you write this? Because I want to write and I want to enlighten. I do it for a reason. When I write something, I want to show you the vow. I'm going to show you the crash. I'm going to show you what's happening in our hood. I'm going to show you the full circle, though. I'm going to show you there's recovery. I'm going to show you there's a light at the end. There's a rainbow.
Right.
I'm not going to give you some foolishness and then leave it there.
Right.
I think we
Ogun
all
said Molly was mostly promoted off of hip hop culture.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a
100%.
fact.
Yeah.
I can
You
see
think-
Lenny Kravitz.
you hear that, Diamond?
Yeah, Lenny Kravitz. There's a lot of them.
That's
that,
Ogun on there?
Yeah, that's Ogun.
because it's used in the hip hop.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't. What's that?
And it's used in the
And
urban
rock and roll
community.
too.
Drugs that white people use that fuck them.
LSD,
Oxycontin.
Oxygen.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's
Oxycontin,
not really,
Boots,
that's not
lean,
really
bars.
a heavy hood drug. That's a white people drug for the most part. So
Uh,
you don't hear that too much in hip hop because this is not something that we do.
Right.
and what's the one? The crystal meth. That is something
That's
that,
what
that
that
they
Ice.
do.
Crystal meth.
Yeah, it's a mind altering.
That's a white person drug.
It's a
Niggas in the hood ain't like, yo, I'm not.
Crystal
they
meth.
crazy.
Yeah.
They will come up
They'll be on
Right.
That fuck you up.
Your
boy. You
bath
see
salt.
pictures of motherfuckers? God damn.
Bath salts.
They be the garage is be exploding from trying.
Yeah, yo.
That's
Damn.
But you know
Crystal
what
meth is a
happened,
chemistry
though?
set.
Yeah,
we
that
as a
shit
culture,
crazy.
We tend to mimic their drugs. We tend to mimic their dress. We would never seen our black men wearing their pants below their thigh. You would never saw that. Their skateboard B look. That's what we always try to be like someone else.
Right.
Why don't we just be ourselves? I feel like a poet right now.
Hey.
We always try to be
I
like
mean,
someone else.
She got a point
I
to
think
that.
they imitate us. Yeah, I think they
Oh
they
no.
imitate us.
I mean,
But I mean,
yeah,
the tight
true.
jeans. I've
They
never
imitate
seen
us.
us wear tight jeans.
No, what they
Until
did.
this.
Yes, we did.
Until this.
Yes,
Yeah,
True,
we
they
did.
did.
See,
Heck yeah, Run
But not
DMC.
off your hind part.
They was straight leg, yeah.
But not off your hind
Hold on.
part.
Let's get this straight.
No,
Wait,
they
wait,
did
you-
not
you-
hang
hold
off
on,
the
hold
track.
on, hold
No,
on,
they did
hold
not
on,
hang
hold on.
down, but
Hold on.
back in the day, they wore.
Oh yes, we did. Carl could not say. Yeah, all the shit that we like.
Heck yeah.
They were baggy, but not saggy.
Baggy was sagging. The fucking zipper was down here.
It's no way I should see a
My
man's
man-
contour.
my man
Why do I
said-
see the shape of your thigh?
L-
You should be looking at the shape of my thigh.
They wasn't tight though. They was just.
They was straight.
baggy to the motherfucker.
I think
Man.
they show too much. Like, why should I see the crack of your anus?
You gotta
Why?
understand. Now, that's also a double-edged sword because you gotta deal with the fact that if you go back in time in hip hop, when people were doing the same thing that we're talking about, the way they were being dressed, the way they were wearing their clothes, the parents back then had problems with that. Well, the media or society had problems with that. You fast forward to now with these tight jeans and the dyeing of their hair of multicolored locks. It's just another.
83, 85 when they was
Look at African Bambaataa when they came on stage.
Exactly.
The costumes that they were wearing, the elaborate coloring of their. But look at
Now
at
they
their
dressed
hair.
like they was dope because the music was dope, but they look like freaks. I'm
They,
sorry, yo.
I mean, just think about the Greek.
Bree Street breaking yet?
They came on.
They
What
looking
about them
crazy,
coming
yo?
looking like moon men?
Right.
Moon men
Yeah.
with the big shoulders and the
Yeah.
zippers and
Yup.
all that stuff.
Yup.
I mean, they had some
Yeah,
costumes
we
back
got,
then.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure.
Planet Rock.
Should
No one wanted to
we
dress
see the
like
shape-
You know what the
Melly
Rock
Mel.
was?
should we
Planet
see the
Rock.
shape of a
Right,
man's
Planet
body
Rock.
like that?
Nobody wanted to dress like Melly Mel.
Nah.
But should we see a man's body like that?
Teresa is asking, should we see a man's body like that? Would you say that if it was Prince?
I say that a lot.
No, see, he
Prince
had
and I
the
had
butt
on
out
my
jeans.
nails on.
Would you say that?
Right.
Well, right.
I say that a lot.
Right.
Prince
Michael
had his
Jackson.
own jeans, butt out.
I say the same
You know
thing.
what I
Why
mean?
is
The
he dressed like
Commodores.
that?
Look how the
Cut the
Commodores
pocket
dress.
off the
Why
motherfucker,
are
man.
you
Fire,
dressed
look how they dress.
that?
Yeah.
Very peculiar.
Cameo, they dress crazy.
Niggas dress crazy.
They dress. He had on blue polywob leather pants.
How about that red cup though? I like that.
I mean, you really got deal with
That cup
And the
you-
red cup, yeah.
any artist that comes
Outside
out with an image.
That cup
Right.
You got to understand, like
somebody
Chris,
else.
like how you had Criss Cross.
That cup
Criss Cross wore their clothes backwards.
Yeah,
You
that
know
was the
what I'm saying?
gimmicky. That was.
Certain,
You had to have
certain
a
rappers
look.
wore baseball caps. Certain rappers wore Scullies. Certain rappers wore.
See, that's how everybody had their identity.
Exactly.
Hey,
Back then, Naughty by Nature had the braids,
Mobb Deep had the jerseys with the big old baggy pants.
right?
I mean,
Artists had the bald heads.
Wu-Tang had whatever the hell they
They
put
were just
on.
dirty, grungy looking.
Grimy.
Yeah, grimy.
Lady
Right.
had sing the blues. She was high as a kite.
Who?
She was high as a kite. Lady sings the blues.
I
My
mean,
man
what's
said.
Billie Holiday. You
My
mean?
man Cal said Elvis Presley did every drug in the
Yup.
book.
Under
but
the
how
table.
many songs did he talk about using drugs?
None.
None.
He talking about blue suede shoes, damn it.
Elvis Presley is not a good example.
Elvis Presley.
because he did not write any of his music. Sorry.
I
So he may not have
He
sung, he
ain't
may not
write
have sung
Lemonade.
about drugs, but he ain't writing near one of them joints.
You talk about lemonade.
when I was a kid,
That
I
cool,
didn't like
refreshing
him though.
drink.
I didn't know he was prejudiced. I
He
didn't
ain't
know
write
these
that?
things.
It's like, no, that was
Till I
Eddie
grew up to
Murphy.
be an adult. You know, I didn't know.
Hold up, but you said Elvis Presley
Oh, yeah,
ain't
I'm
write
probably
none of
way
his
older,
music?
yeah.
No.
He didn't. Damn, I ain't even know that shit.
I didn't know that he was prejudiced as he was.
Word.
I mean, one of his songs. Okay,
Well, your brother got one.
and one of his songs was stolen from a black singer.
Your brother do got one.
I can't.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Anybody out there? I'm sure Ogo may know. Elvis Presley had a song that a black female singer had wrote already prior and had released that he took, and he was the one who made it such a big hit. I can't remember the name of the song. I don't know if it was Hound Dog. What a Hound Dog.
Hound Dog?
The Hound Dog was, I think, it was a black woman's song that she had wrote prior, and he stole that. And
Oh,
he
what
the one who
happened?
made it famous, and
He
never
didn't
gave her
steal,
credit.
They gave it to him.
I don't know the details of how it went down, but she put it
That's how
out,
they do.
and then
That's
he
how
did it his
they
way,
do.
and then it blew up.
Oh, man. That's what
Kareem.
it is.
Well, you guys on my live.
That's why he got stabbed in the hand.
Well, I want
For
to
bringing
shout out.
stuff to the attention.
I got to shout out.
Hold up. My man Judas said Tiger got a whole song about popping
Tiger.
Molly's.
Oh, Tiger.
Tiger.
Tiger Woods?
Judas.
Judas. Okay. But
Justice.
you heard
Justice.
it, though.
Justice. My bad, bro. He said Tiger got a whole song about popping Molly's. Some of the artists are to blame for that shit.
See what I'm saying? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Judas.
I mean, I
They
understand
to blame
the
for
influence.
popping Molly.
I
Or to
understand
blame
the
for
influence.
talking about
I understand
popping
the
Molly.
influence it has on people, but I have never heard nobody tell a motherfucker to pop a Molly.
Well, let me ask you this.
They only talk about what they doing.
Can I ask you a
Right.
question?
Tell me what did you say? You want to be down? You want to be down? Papa Molly.
Well, I want to ask Radio Spitfire. I'm gonna give you a scenario. Your kid's in school. Now, you said nobody asked him to say this. And your teacher says, you know, how you guys doing? I'm a little tired. I popped a Molly last night, but hey, what's up?
Oh shit.
There we go.
That teacher needs to be fired.
How do you feel? Why doesn't that artist need to be fired? Why doesn't that artist need to be changed?
That's a substitute.
Because-
That's a substitute.
First of all, the
Because
teacher's looking like the student.
my child
Yeah.
is not gonna spend 6 to 7 hours with that artist.
If your child
Okay, my
has an
child will be
earshot-
spending 6 to 7 artists with that
Of course,
teacher.
but if your
that
child
teacher
has an
is
earshot
more
of music.
influential on my child than that artist.
What about the earshot of music? What about the way he dresses? Your child says, "Oh God, he has all this jewelry." These children like what they see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
No, it
Right.
doesn't. But okay, but if your teacher says this, "Hey, you know, I'm a little zogged out here. I had myself a blue one last night at 10."
I had myself a blue one.
Just a 10.
Right. God damn.
Oh, don't get it twisted.
These
teachers are
scenarios
getting
ain't working for me.
I'm just asking you.
Yo, Teresa crazy.
I'm just asking.
Realistic scenario. Right?
Yeah, I know.
Hey, I'm tired tonight. I had a blue one.
Okay. Never.
Right.
Look, get your books out. Get your books out. It's an open test. I had a long night. I done popped all night. We got teachers younger than the kids now.
You know they ain't gonna say that to no damn class.
Okay. Right. Okay. I'm asking you.
She really pulling straws in.
I'm gonna give you a scenario because guess what? Your children, the way you think your
I don't know
children
about that
are
one.
affected.
Let me give you a real scenario. Okay.
A real spit scenario.
I take my son to the barber shop and he's sitting in there getting his hair cut. And there's some guys in there talking about doing drugs and things of that
Or
nature.
big booties.
And, right.
More like
And my son,
Big booties.
we finish our haircut and we leave and we get in the car. And my son says to me, Mommy, what were they talking about? Okay?
My point.
Then,
Your children are
then
being subjected
it's
to
up
that.
to me, the parent, to explain to my child
Exactly.
what they were talking about
Yep.
and how those type of things can affect them in their life.
James, he'll tell you what it was.
But I'm not going to sit up there and, or if my child don't come to me and I know my child overheard it, then I'm going to bring it up.
Because it's going to happen. There's going to be times.
Did you understand what they were talking about?
There's going to be gray areas
You
where
know
you're
what
not
I
going to be
mean?
around, Mommy. You're not going to be able to parent. And they're going to be inflicting these things on your children. There's nothing you can do about it.
Listen.
Yeah, it is. Hold
Explain something
on.
to you.
Hold on.
Right.
Hold on.
Right.
I can't hear
Wake
you.
up one day and be 15. You know what I'm saying? This shit starts from when he's fucking 0.
Exactly. That's why I have a 10-year-old daughter, and I know she is a straight up angel. I ain't got to worry about it. The little things, only things I have to worry about her is her mouth because she talk a lot of class because she's usually bored because she's too intelligent for most of the people she's around anyway.
Okay.
So when it comes to her, I've instilled in her from day one inside the womb. I didn't play. When it came to even naming my child, I didn't play. I did 3 months of research before I gave her a name.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So there's steps to take to send your child in a proper, right, and exact direction. But you're correct. You're not there all the time. That's why what you do is when you are there all the time, you make sure that when they're not with you, they've been instilled with enough that they ain't got to worry about it.
Right.
When my daughter was born, I stopped doing music and rap to make sure I was there for the first 7 years of her life to make sure before I got back into this music game, I don't have to worry about her going to school and somebody saying this and that. Because 9 times out of 10, she's going to tell me or her mommy or my grandmother or her grandmother.
What about that 1/10 of the time?
It's not, I ain't got to worry about it. It's not going to happen.
I like what you said because I want to talk about that.
He took the time.
No, I like what he just said.
Her name obviously means something significant.
Because he looked it up.
He took time.
Right.
Playing all her name, so you know he prepared this.
You know what? I like what you just said. I love what you just
That
said.
was dope.
Now, I want to tell you this, though. As a person
Now
who
you
drive-
have parents that don't prepare their children. They
Right.
not even prepared when
You-
they have the children.
Okay.
They don't even know the people they having the children
Bye.
by.
Nope.
Know their last name.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this is why these kids are lost the way they lost. This is what's going on.
Right.
These kids don't even know where the hell they come from, which
Right.
is why they so lost.
Who's my daddy? I don't
don't got
know.
nothing to do
I
with
can't,
the
and the mom will be like, I can't tell you which one it is, but if you go around the corner,
Who's their daddy? Now I want to say something. I want to say something in retrospect that you just said.
Right.
I think that's awesome. I salute you for all that great stuff. But you know what? I've interviewed people for over 20 years. I've written 5 novels. I've actually written another 5.
Okay.
I've published 5. And
Okay.
yeah. So what I'm trying to tell you is, the people I've interviewed are the ones you just described. You know what they tell me? I had everything. I had the best of schools. I had the best teachers. I was given all I needed to know not to use. And guess what? They still used.
but you know what?
Let's not get it.
Hold on,
Did they
hold on.
start using that
But you know
child
what?
when
But
their
you know what?
parents was
Hold on.
responsible?
Let me
Or
say.
did they start
Hold on.
using
Hold
it
on.
as an adult?
No, that's for me.
Hold up. Check this out though, yo. I ain't gonna lie, yo.
I'm just being
I
honest.
grew up. My parents. I had good parents. I had good like grandparents.
Great parents.
And
They can
all
be
that.
great. They can be
I
great.
just chose
Your own
once I
direction.
got to a certain age and I didn't fear them no more.
But it wasn't
I
music
made my
that
own
made you do
decisions.
anything.
It wasn't music that made me do anything.
No, I'm not saying that.
Personal choice and rolling with niggas in the streets.
But I ain't gonna lie.
And your surroundings.
When Dope Man
social
came out, I
settings.
wanted to sell dope.
There you go. It's influential. It's an influence. It's influential.
What I'm
I ain't
saying,
gonna lie.
My response to that, let me tell you about all those 20 people, whoever you interviewed and all that.
A lot of people.
You know what the problem?
Over 20 years.
I'm gonna say that right to your face. Their father was not me. That's the difference.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to...
No. I don't want to hear none of that. Their father was not me.
I got you.
End the discussion.
They didn't know that father.
No.
Exactly. They ain't know. Their father was not me.
What I'm saying is our duty.
And their mother and father was
know
not
what?
Tressie Gregory and not Willie Gregory. Those two people right there, trust me.
Right. What I'm saying.
I ain't deal with none of that shit. I had drugs, weed on the corner, up the street. I hang with the dope boys. I was out there while they was slinging and rock, but I ain't touched none of it.
You say you're an individual.
Hey.
And all I'm saying
And my
is
daughter's an individual too. She came from me.
No, what I'm saying is blessings to your daughter.
Trinidad
But I'm talking
James,
about-
an individual. He said, "I'm popping Molly's and I'm sweating."
There you go. There you go. Enough
He's
said.
an individual.
There
He
you go.
said that's what he.
Thanks
Alright.
for watching, Kevin.
And
Hey,
next
Patty.
click,
Thank you.
right? And next click,
watching
and next
Jeffrey.
click ain't never rap about really drugs too much.
Nah.
We ain't really rap about drugs, but
Starving our clique the
we
other
was
day.
doing it though. We was doing it, but we never talked about it.
It's
Yeah.
not about censoring artists or censoring movies. It's about better parenting. That's it. That's the argument. The argument is not about the artist.
That's right.
What I'm saying is, my question is, do they have a duty? That's what I'm asking you guys. Do they have?
But then you gotta remember,
No.
Diamond. Y'all gotta remember,
The
y'all.
artists have it when the artists are signed to mainstream.
Yo.
They are signed. Their duty is to entertain.
Exactly.
And they get paid to entertain. And
Yep.
those people that are paying them to entertain are paying them to entertain by any means necessary, so they
Is
can.
that what they find
Right.
If they don't find what you're doing entertaining, then they wouldn't buy
It
it.
can't
Exactly.
find right.
Yeah.
But
Entertainment is entertainment. That has nothing to do with you.
And there's also
Right, it's like you go
different types of
to
entertainment.
see Ball and Barely Circus and somebody jump through a ring of fire. I'm gonna go home, build me a ring of fire, and I'm gonna jump through it too.
right.
And a bunch of people catching on fire throughout the whole city of Baltimore as they go to the circus the next day. Oh.
So you have a known celebrity.
Look cool as shit.
You have a known celebrity.
Look cool.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, but you have a known celebrity, right? And he comes to speak to your children at school, and then one of the little kids, raises his hand and says, "Hey, you're a known celebrity. You're a football player. Did you ever use steroids?" And he goes, "Yeah, all the time."
No, they always live off steroids.
Yeah, they wouldn't tell
That's
you.
just round upon.
So I'm just asking.
All athletes live off steroids. That's why they always get caught.
So I'm asking you, is that cool? Is that cool?
Hold on.
They have a duty. They have a duty to your children, and we should.
They don't have
I ain't
no
got no duty to
to
my
their
child.
children. They don't know my children.
Hold up.
Y'all, hold on.
They don't know my child. They don't have a duty.
If they got a duty to my, hold up. If they got a
But
duty to my
let-
child, I want some of that
let-
money. Then
crazy.
hold up.
Let me
I need
finish.
some of
We
that
might
money
have
they
to
making.
pick
That
this up
millionaire, that
next week.
famous
No, we
motherfucker.
over time.
Oh,
No,
let
we
me
give
over
me some
time.
money.
Let me finish. I'm saying they have a duty that we should place upon them. If they're going to be rapping in front of our kids, then you turn that off.
He got a duty too. Joe Flacco, he got a duty to win the fucking game.
Yeah, but guess what? When you in front of our
So
kids,
so
you should act accordingly.
so hold on. Steven Spielberg got a duty too with the movies that he makes, right?
No, it's rated R. Your children can't go see that.
No, that you can. You know how they see it? Or in the hood from Bootleg Man in the corner for $10, both they mommy when they sit at home. And you're not watching your child with Burns down right to the parents.
Then you're not
It's
watching
about
your child.
the parents.
Listen,
It boils down to mommy and
Before
daddy.
we get out of here, before we get out of here,
This is a
I just
dope
want to
show,
say,
yo.
I just want to say one thing before we get out of here.
Yes.
I do not feel.
I said dope.
I do
Oh, I
not
did too, my
feel
bad.
any entertainer have a duty to my children or any of the other children. I feel that the school system have a duty. The lawmakers have a duty. You know, people that's going to really influence how we live have a duty.
Anybody I'm giving taxes to.
But if you're an entertainer, you have a duty to entertain. As parents, it is up to us to guide our children and nurture our children and make sure our children are led astray.
I agree with that. That's our job, and I agree that we as a whole have.
It's not up to Waka Flocka to do anything.
No, but
for
I
my
agree as a
child.
whole we should all take part.
Keep Tammy together.
I agree as a whole we should all do our parts. You remember back in the day you used to bloop out the stuff you shouldn't be hearing? Now you hear it all day long. You don't even bloop it out no more.
Well, you know who fault that is?
It's the radio syndication, of course.
Of course.
We all have our duties.
They start allowing other words come
Yo,
out.
that is true, yo.
It's on
Because
TV,
Now
it's
on
on
TV,
radio.
they clearly say bitch.
And it's not cool.
Yeah.
Kids have cavities. Is it the lollipop manufacturer's fault or is it all?
It's the parents' fault for giving the child all the
Fault
children.
isn't for the cavities.
No, you know who it is?
When Diamond.
You know who it is?
So Nabisco's fault?
No, you know who fault it is? It's that young child in the commercial eating that lollipop like it tastes good. It's her fault. She should never took that acting role to be in that commercial sucking on lollipops.
Can you get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop?
That's another conversation. That's a whole other conversation.
Can you get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop?
I did not.
That's after hours.
Tammy said that. Oh my God.
Yo, I want to thank y'all for coming through, man.
Real
It
Spit
was
Radio.
fun, yo.
Hey.
It was real fun. Thank y'all so much. We're going to plug our social media right now, starting with Tislam, and let everybody know how they can get in touch with you.
You can catch me anywhere, social media. Tislam the Great on IG, Tislam IG. Producer name, God Sends Beats. If you're out there, Friday, Sonar, you can catch Rock Nest Monster, LIG, Ill Conscious, J Royale, myself, Infinite, all us rocking the house down. Go to my webpage for tickets for that. Yeah, stay tuned for Oysters coming out early fall.
And where you at Friday?
Friday will be it was called Sonar, then it turned to Paparazzi. Now I think it's called Club Charm or whatever.
Okay.
Damn, for real?
Under the bridge.
Yeah.
Under the bridge.
Under the Bridge, 83.
Oh, shit.
This Friday.
What's going down there?
Not this Friday. I'm sorry, June 2nd. I'm way off.
It's coming.
Wow.
I have a gig Friday at the Motor House with a band that I'm a part of.
Okay.
I didn't talk about earlier. Called Eat the Cake. It's an alternative rock hip hop band. We're gonna be at the Motor House on Friday. Sorry, June 2nd. You can catch us down at Sonar with Rock Nest Monster. You know,
Rock This Monster?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming to that.
if y'all know who that is, Helter Skelter.
Do you know who Rock This Monster is?
Rest in peace, Sean P.
Yeah, Sean P. Shout out my
Teresa,
man,
plug
bro.
your
his
social
brother.
media.
Wow, you've been awesome,
Thank you.
everybody. Listen, you can find me at Teresa Davis on IG. So you go to __ Teresa Davis and then __ You can get me on Facebook, Teresa Davis. My page is going to be full, but you can follow me, and I will follow you back. You can go to Teresa #2. Put in the word #2. That's my second page. I want you to go check out my video that I shot. That's Kane Cole video. It's called Same Thing. And we talk about the perpetuation of drugs and what music is doing to our youth and to our adults as well. It's called Same Thing video. Go on my YouTube page, Teresa Davis. Come follow me on my YouTube page. I love to see you follow me. Come check out what we're doing and get ready for the movie called Percocet about Baltimore. We're gonna create awareness. We're gonna create let you guys know what's happening in our own city, the perpetuation of drugs in our movies and our films and our music. And I thank you so much for having me, you guys, on Real Spit Radio.
Thank you.
All right, I'm Tammy Too Much on IG. That's Tammy _Too Much on IG. Tammy Too Much on Twitter. And Dominique LaRue on Facebook. So make sure you follow me. I'll follow you back.
Now, I always do this every week. Where did the name come from? Y'all old school, so y'all should know.
Oh, my name?
No,
I'm wondering,
Dominique
what is that
LaRue.
about? What is that about? I like it, though. Dominique LaRue, I like it. What is it about?
You never heard that name before? Harlem Nights.
Ah, which one?
Jasmine Guy. That was her name.
Jasmine Guy.
Dominique LaRue.
Oh, yeah.
That was dope, right?
You said that was good, right?
No, it was dope.
You
Okay.
said that was good.
Yo, follow me, Knockville308 on IG, Knockville36 on Twitter, Kevin Knockville on Facebook. If I get like more followers, like T said, or
What you
follow
got
me.
coming up? You got something coming up this
This Saturday
right?
I'll be performing live with the Walla Band.
Mother's Day? The 12th?
The 12th, this Saturday. You throwing them off.
Oh, Mother's Day
I'm
is
like,
the
yo,
13th.
what the fuck? Yeah, man. I know.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for joining.
Anyway, it's my light-skinned friends. I'll be performing live this Saturday with the Walla Band at the Liquor Expo at 5th Regiment Armory.
Do you play
Starting
instrument? I
at
was
3 to
wondering.
8.
Look at that.
Free beer, free wine, free liquor tastings. All you drunks come down.
What do you do in the band? You play instrument? What do you do?
No, I'm an artist in the band.
Oh, okay. I was
Shit,
wondering,
I'm
is
doing
a
a
singer?
set.
What is it?
I'm the
You
rapper.
know he don't sing.
I don't know. Tell me what you do in the band. I don't know.
I'm the artist.
He raps.
Also on May 27th.
He
What
was
you
an
got
MC.
going on May 27th? No. What you got going on May 27th?
May 27th, come see me perform up Pier Lounge. That's on DC, Northwest DC on U Street. Come holler at me. I'm rocking out with Judah Priest and Comp. it's gonna be a hell of a night up there. Shout out to
Man with the hand.
What's up, Con?
Yes.
Shout out to Pearl Lounge. I had a dope time last time. We ready to come back through and shout out to the DMV.
You got any plays coming up?
Yeah. Also, you can check me in the web series, Commandments of a Female Hustler, coming soon. You know what I'm saying?
Who plays that?
That's a web series by the lady Miss Stacy. I forgot her last name. She gonna kill me, but she good people's, and it's a dope story.
The one that works at
also,
Renner
Shy Lady Heroin is playing one of the characters in
She
it
works
too.
at Renner Center?
Shy Lady Heroin?
Yeah,
Okay.
Shy in it too.
Okay,
So
yeah.
it's gonna be dope. It's real nice. Shy Lady Heroin.
She tough.
Yeah, she got bars.
She does.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
she
Shout out
about,
to
and
Shy.
she, and
You
she
know,
about,
she
and
was
she
just
about
in-
the community.
She was just Lady Heroin. She put 10 pounds of smack in your trunk.
Shout out to her son. Her son.
Sunshine.
Already, man.
She was Lady Heroin.
So make sure y'all do that. Make sure y'all get my first album, man. It's on streettactics.com. The Unlimited joint came out in 1996 and is out right now. So make sure y'all go grab that. You know what I mean? So
Shout out to Project Heat of Baltimore.
The brand new Radio
Oh,
on Fire.
Project Heat. I'm sorry. Shout out to Project
okay.
Heat.
Shout out to Project Heat
The
of
brand new
Baltimore.
Radio on Fire live app is available now for all Android devices. Watch us live.
Devices.